What if every team's best wide receiver was their starting quarterback for an entire season? Well, today we're going to find out. I've taken over all 32 teams in Madden Franchise Mode and changed the rosters so that every team's best wide receiver is now their starting quarterback. This really should be very interesting just to see who ends up winning the Super Bowl. Doing teams with a bad quarterback actually somehow get better? What about the teams that don't have a very good number 2 wide receiver? And the most important question, can one of these wide receivers actually somehow win MVP? Today, we're going to figure all that out. Real quick, before we get into the first game, just a few things to note. Every wide receiver is the lowest possible overall at quarterback of a 12 overall, except for 3 guys. Those 3 guys being Cooper Kupp at a 15 overall, Deontay Johnson at a 16 overall, and at almost double every other wide receiver, Courtland Sutton at a 30 overall. So I'm pretty curious to see if that really makes that big of a difference. But go and comment down below, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Personally, I'm going with the Dolphins. I think Tyreek's speed should really help at quarterback. Plus, they have a great number 2 wide receiver with Waddle. But let's go and get into the first game and see what Tyreek can do here. Okay, let's get right into game 1 here with Tyreek Hill at quarterback versus Christian Kirk on the other side. And now, I am only going to be playing offense because I do want to try out multiple of these different guys. So, let's go ahead and see what Tyreek can do here. We did start on defense, so let's go ahead and sim to get on offense. Looks like they're not going to score. All right, here we go. Let's see what Tyreek can do. All right, starting out on our own 11, 12-yard line here. Obviously, let's start with something short here. Keep it just something simple. See what Tyreek can do. Obviously, he has speed, so there's always the option take off. Oh, I thought I had the hole there. That was a bad play. Loss of 1 on the first play. All right. Not too terrible, not too terrible. Let's see what he can do with his arm here. All right, 2nd and 11 from our own 13, or from the opposing 13 here. We got Barrios coming across on one, drag wide open. All right, we'll slow, but we got it there. 3rd and 3. Here, let's see if we can go ahead and punch this thing into the end zone with Tyreek's first drive. That'd be a heck of a start to this. Play action. No one's open.
What are you aiming
That was
at?
an awful throw. Hey, he was open, but that was awful. He just lobbed up for anyone to take.
Bloody hell.
All right, 4th and 3 here, but you already know we got to go for it. We ain't backing down. We started out our own 12-yard line. Oh, that was bad. I thought I had the angle. That's a terrible start right there. That's all on me, honestly. That's not Tyreek's fault at all. All right, so let's go ahead and jump ahead to our next offensive possession here. Wow, we end up getting a safety, actually. Wow, that is actually amazing. I did not expect that. So we actually are up 2-0 now. All right, as you can see, we just got safety, actually, on our last drive. So let's go ahead and see what we can do back on offense here. Let's throw it a little more this drive. Oh, we got Waddle on the corner. He's wide open. And Tyreek actually gets there somehow. Let's go. Huge play. All right, 1st and 10 from about the 45-yard line. We got a couple short routes here that we like. Oh, we got him on the underneath wide open. He come back a little too far, but 2nd, 4, 6-yard game. We take those. All right, 2nd and 4 from the 39 here. Step up in the pocket. We get around him this time. Let's go, Tyreek. Come on. All right, big gain there. Big gain. 14-yard run. Okay, fresh set downs here. 1st and 10. We're slowly marching our way back down the field here. Hopefully we can make up for that first drive because that was absolutely awful. I cannot believe we didn't get any points at all from that. Oh, that's terrible.
Denied.
I knew that was awful. I forget that he just absolutely lobs it up for anyone to grab. All right, 2nd and 10 here from the 26-yard line. We really need to get a touchdown here. At least put some points on the board. We got Barrios. Let's go. Oh, I thought I had the speed to break away there, but we'll take that. Down to the 11-yard line. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 11. It looks like they're bringing a blitz here. Oh, no, he backs off. We got him wide open. Touchdown. Let's go. Tyreek's first touchdown. That makes up for that first drive. Let's go. Up 8-0 now. All right, let's go ahead and jump ahead to our next possession here. See if they score. They do end up getting a field goal there, but that's okay. We're still at 9-3. We're going to run a few more drives here with Tyreek. All right, coming out 1st and 10 from our own 30 here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can march down the field and score again. We got Barrios underneath.
Nope.
3-yard gain. We'll take it. We'll take it, but he took a huge hit there. All right, 2nd and 7 here. Let's see if we can catch him a little off guard with just a little QB draw. Oh, I almost got to the edge there. We'll take the 4-yard gain, but if I could have got around that edge, that would have been a touchdown. All right, 3rd and 3 here. We really need to convert this first down. Let's see what Tyreek can do. We got Barrios. Oh, no, it's not Barrios this time, but we got him under the middle again. Let's go. Breaks the tackle down to the 50-yard line. 3.5 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. Okay, fresh set downs here at the 50-yard line. Let's see if we can go ahead and punch in another touchdown here before halftime.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Tyreek got the edge. He has the edge. Let's go. Huge run there. Using Tyreek's speed to his advantage. This is huge for Tyreek. Most receivers are not going to have this advantage. Obviously, most of these other guys at 12 overall is not going to have the speed that Tyreek has, so I figure they're going to struggle a lot more than what Tyreek is going to. Which is, like I said, one of the reasons I do believe the Dolphins will actually end up being the best team this season. Waddle being a great number 2 wide receiver. All right, 2nd and 2 here. Step up in the pocket. Oh, they collapsed on me. Get the sack. 3rd and 5 here. Okay, coming out of the 2-minute warning here. We got 3rd and 5. Huge 3rd down here. We really need to convert this. We ain't got no one. Let's go. He was there. If Tyreek could just got the ball there faster, man. You know what? We ain't no sissy. We're going for it on 4th down. In case you didn't already guess, obviously we are. He's wide open across the middle. That a boy. Tyreek gets it on target. What a throw. What a catch. 1st down. All right, 1st and 10 here. We're going to go back to the QB draw. See if we can get a hole here. Okay. A little gain. We'll take the 5 yards. I thought I was going to be able to hit that hole there, but it didn't work out quite like I thought it was going to. Okay, 2nd and 5 on the 12-yard line. Got about a minute left before halftime here. We really need this touchdown. Oh, that's terrible. I thought that was about to be picked there. Luckily, that's knocked down, though. Okay, 3rd and 5. Unfortunately, that last play did stop the clock, so we really need to score here so we can run a little more time off the clock, and they can't go down and score before half. All right, huge 4th and inches. 4th and inches. Okay, come on now. All right, 4th and inches. Absolutely huge play right here, and of course, what else other than leave the ball in Tyreek's hands? Let's go. We pick up the 1st. Down to about the 3-yard line. We still have 50 seconds left. If we can score right here, we can go up 16-3 going into half, and that should be pretty well game secured there. All right, come on, Tyreek. Let's a little time run off this clock here. We got Mostert out of the backfield, down to the 1-yard line. All right, we should be able to punch this in here right before half. All right, 2nd and goal, and just like we've done many times this drive, let's use Tyreek's legs and go ahead and punch it in for 6. Let's go. We take the lead 15-3 just before halftime. Okay, honestly, that should pretty much be about it for Tyreek. I am going to go ahead and sim to the end of the game here. Let's go ahead and see who ends up winning it here. The Dolphins score again, go up 19-6. The Jaguars get another field goal. The Dolphins get another touchdown to go up 25-6. They go up 32-6. Absolute blowout. I'm pretty curious to see the final stats here. Let's see what Tyreek ended up with at the end of the game. It does not look like Christian Kirk had a very good game at all, though. Okay, taking a look at the stats here, Tyreek actually had an amazing game. Even the second half that I didn't play with him, he still only threw 1 interception. He had 2 touchdowns, 24 of 34 for 239 yards with a 97.5 rating. That is insane. Christian Kirk, on the other hand, 8 of 18, 116 yards with 3 interceptions and no touchdowns. Checking out the rushing stats, looks like Tyreek had 7 attempts for 44 yards and a touchdown. Christian Kirk had 3 attempts for 5 yards. So it looks like Tyreek was obviously the much better quarterback that game. But let's go ahead and get on to game 2. Okay, now let's get into week 2, where we will be using Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the entire game, and we will be taking on Deebo Samuel and the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, so let's get right into week 2 here. Like I said, once again, we are only going to be playing the offensive drives, and probably just the first few, just to see what we can do here with Jay Jettas. Alright, you know what, we'll go ahead and do the kickoff return. Alright, here, so 1st and 10 from our own 24 on our first drive. Let's see what Jay Jettas can do for us. Alright, we got, oh, I did not see that linebacker there. We are very lucky that did not get picked off. That is terrible first throw. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. The middle is wide open. He hits his guy. Come on, okay. 9-yard gain there. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Slowly marching down the field. Alright, once again, the middle of the field is wide open on this play for some reason. Oh, and he's impressed coverage. That, once again, is very lucky that did not get picked. Okay, huge 4th and 1 here on the very first drive of the game. But, you know, I have to go for this. I ain't backing down. We got Hawkinson over the middle. Let's go. Huge conversion. Let's go. Alright, we got fresh set downs now. Almost at our own 40. Slowly marching down the field here. We got Hawkinson once again for the first. Let's go. We're getting hot now. We're getting on a streak. Alright, fresh set downs here. I might go ahead and see what JJ's arm's like. Let's hit this corner out right here. He's all over and
Gotcha, bitch.
picked off. Absolutely terrible throw. I shouldn't have thrown that. I decided before the play I was going to throw it. Just really want to see how his arm was. That was absolutely terrible. All right, so let's go ahead and jump ahead to our next offensive possession here. Let's see if they end up scoring. 4th and 9. They do not end up scoring. They end up punting. All right, let's see if JJ's can make up for that first drive. Take it down the field here and score. All right, we got the ball back. 1st and 10 from our own 20 here. Let's see if we can actually march down the field and get some points on the board here. We got Hawkinson over the middle. Little 11, 12-yard gain there with an absolute dot. All right, come on now. No stupid throws. Just slowly move the ball down the field here. We can step up in the pocket and run here. Let's go. 1st down. Big gain. Let's go. Okay, another fresh set down. So we're already down to almost the 50-yard line here. We're really marching down the field this drive. We got Hawkinson once again over the middle. Hawkinson has been huge for us so far. Let's go. Okay, 2nd and 2 here. I'm going to try something I haven't tried yet. A little RPO. Let's see if he can hit this. He does, but they are all over that, unfortunately. Okay, big 3rd down right here. We got Hawkinson all drag across the middle here. We can step up and run. Let's go. Hit the block, Hawkinson. Oh, that was a missed block. We could have went for so much more, but we will take that. Man, if Hawkinson just picks up that block in that last play, that possibly would have been a touchdown. But let's see what we can do here on this play. We got Aston. All right, we'll gain 7. We'll gain 7. We take those. He did get lit up across the middle, though. Okay, after the first quarter, it's still tied up 0-0 here. We have the ball, 2nd and 3. Slowly marching down the field here. We got Hawkinson again. Once again, he has been huge for us this game. Let's go. All right, down in the red zone. Fresh set downs here. Like I said, Hawkinson has been absolutely massive for us this drive. Let's see if he can keep it up here. He's wide open. He drops that. Come on now. That is ridiculous. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. Still inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. We got Naylor. Oh, no. Absolutely terrible interception there inside the red zone. And is anyone going to be able to run him down? They are not going to be able to. Wow, that is awful. 90-something yard pick 6 right there. That is all on me. That's tough. Okay, let's go ahead and jump ahead to our next offensive possession here. That we really got to make up for this drive after that. That was absolutely awful. We're just beating ourselves now. All right, coming out on our own 30-yard line. We got 4 minutes before halftime. We really need to get a touchdown here. Wide open across the middle. No. We are so lucky that didn't get picked. I thought he was going to get the ball there much quicker. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. I really keep forgetting I have a wide receiver at quarterback and they can't just throw bullets. Really got to just keep slow and methodical down the field. 3rd and inches here. Big conversion. We really need this. What's Hawkinson doing? No, what was he doing? Please go back and what was he doing? He just stood there for 2 seconds after the ball was snapped and then took off. What was that? Okay, absolutely massive 4th and inches here. We got 3.5 minutes before halftime. We can step up and get this. Let's go. Let's go, Justin Jefferson. Huge play. All the way down to the opposite 35-yard line. Let's go. Okay, fresh set downs from their 30, and that play was exactly what we needed. We got Ashton. He hasn't beat. No. That was an awful throw from Jefferson, man. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. After that absolutely terrible throw by me. We can step up. No, he gets there. He breaks off the block and gets the sack. 3rd and 12. All right, 3rd and 12 here. This is a huge conversion. This is going to be very tough to convert 12 yards. With Jefferson, no RB was wide open. What was I doing? What was I doing there? Okay, this is an absolutely massive 4th and 12, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Wide open. There we go. Wow, it took that ball so long to get there. That's awful. Man, that's brutal. All right, so let's go ahead and jump forward to one more offensive possession here. Let's see if we can score at least 1 touchdown with Jefferson here. They're about to go up. Okay, no, they end up not scoring. All right, come on now. Let's get at least 1 touchdown with Jefferson. All right, coming out from our own 20-yard line, we have about 1 minute and 15 seconds before half. We desperately need a touchdown here. All right, we hit the curl for about 13, 14 yards. Great start, great start. All right, wide open. Okay, there we go. Great second play. We're moving the ball all the way down to the 50-yard line. Let's run hurry up here. All right, come on, Jefferson. Let's keep this drive alive. Keep this drive alive. We can score here. We can tie it. Going into half. Great play by the cornerback there as he lays out to knock that one away. Okay, luckily that last play did stop the clock, so we have 2nd and 10 from about the 50-yard line with only 30 seconds to go before half. We have Hawkinson. That's really not what I need. We're going to have to call a timeout there. We got 30 seconds, 3rd and 2. Okay, 3rd and 2 here. This is an absolutely massive conversion. Once again, we got wide. Can't get over his head. No. Great play by the linebacker to get back and knock that down. Okay, final drive right here with Jefferson. 4th and 2, 25 seconds before halftime. Can we get this conversion? Can we put points on the board before half? And he drops the pass, man. That's awful. I hate that we can't score a touchdown with Jefferson, but that's going to have to do it with Jefferson for this. We gave him 3 different drives. He couldn't score on any of the 3. I know a lot of it was my fault, but it is just very tough to complete passes when he's literally just lobbing them up in the air every possession. I know I should already know that ahead of time, but it's tough. It's definitely much harder than I anticipated it was going to be. But let's go ahead and send him to the end of this game. Let's see who ends up taking this one. All right. Vikings finally scored 10-7. 2 minutes left. Vikings take the lead. San Francisco, Vikings take the lead back 21-7. That was a crazy fourth quarter, like 3 or 4 lead changes. But the Vikings end up taking it 21-17. They come back from down 7-0 at half and end up winning it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the final stats here. Let's see what Jefferson and Debo did. Okay, so it looks like Jefferson has 61.4 rating, 24 of 44, with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions to go along with 287 yards. Oh, actually, Brandon Ayuk was the quarterback for the 49ers. It wasn't even Debo. Probably should have been Debo. Ayuk had a 37 passer rating, 13 for 27 with 166. No touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Let's go ahead and check out the rushing stats real quick. Jefferson had 6 for 53. He had some great rushing stats. Ayuk had 7 for 11. Once again, not great. So the Vikings ended up taking week 2, 21-17. Moving on to week 3 now, and the final wide receiver I'm going to be trying out today before we sim the rest of the season is going to be CeeDee Lamb and the Dallas Cowboys as they take on Zay Flowers and the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, starting out 1st and 10 from our own 26 here. Let's see what CeeDee Lamb can do for us. Can we march down the field and score a touchdown on our first drive here? As he completes his very first pass for a first down. Great start to this drive. Let's go, CeeDee. Okay, 3rd and inches here. Big conversion. We have a bunch of short routes. We got Zeke wide open. He cannot pick it up. 4th and 1, unfortunately. Come on now. Okay, 4th and 1. Huge 4th down right here. We really need to put points on the board this first drive. We got Rico Dowdy. Did he get it? Did he get it? It was very close. He did. Let's go. By an absolute centimeter. Okay, after picking up that first down by literally a hair. 1st and 10 from almost the 50-yard line here. We got a wide open deep across the middle, and he gets the ball there, breaks that tackle. Almost breaks another, but down to a 40-yard line. Almost in the red zone. Okay, fresh set downs once again from their 37. We got Turpin. We got a little dig right here, wide open, and he does hold on to it. Let's go. Great catch there. Way to hold on to that ball. Okay, 2nd and 1 here as we slowly and methodically march our way down the field here to put points on the board, hopefully with this first possession. We almost get sacked there, but barely get it off. All right, 3rd and 1 here. Big 3rd down conversion. We need this first down to keep this drive going. Of course, the old QB draw, and we barely don't make it. 4th and 1 after taking a huge hit. All right, 4th and 1. This is a massive play. Let's see if CeeDee has the clutch gene. Once again, wide open now on the slant. Let's go. Huge first down. All right, we were going to try the QB draw here, but it actually looks like they're blitzing, so let's go and audible into this. We got Cooks on the slant route over here to the left. He is covered, but we can go and take off. Let's go, CeeDee. He picks up the block down to the 10-yard line. Let's go. All right, the final play of the first quarter here. Let's see if we can go and put this ball in the end zone. Let's go! Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb to Jake Ferguson as we go up 6-0 to end the first quarter. All right, let's go ahead and jump ahead to our next offensive possession. Let's see if they end up scoring here. All right, they take the touchback. All right, they did not end up scoring. Or I'm sorry, they did actually not end up scoring, but they kicked the ball back off to us. We turned the ball over. Okay, back on offense, backed all the way up at our own 8-yard line. We need to go 92 yards. We have about 4 minutes left in the second quarter here before halftime. We go with the QB draw, pick up a nice little 8 yards there, start the drive. Let's go, CeeDee. Okay, 2nd and 2 here, still at our own 16-yard line. Let's hit Ferguson right here. Oh, as he almost comes over and picks that off. We are very lucky Hamilton did not get that. All right, 3rd and 2. We're running a little slants over the middle here as the middle linebacker does come up. Oh, what a throw as he almost comes up with that. 4th and 2 here. All right, 4th and 2. Once again, I don't know how we find ourselves behind in the count or behind in the drive so often. That's unfortunate. He drops that pass there and we turn it over on our own 16-yard line. That is brutal. All Alright, let's go ahead and jump ahead here. They honestly should be able to easily score if we turn. Okay, they do only end up getting a field goal there. They had the ball literally on the 16-yard line going into the end zone. Somehow they only end up with a field goal, so we get super lucky there. Alright, let's go ahead and run one more drive with CeeDee here. See if we can actually score one more touchdown here. Go up 14-7 before the half. That would be amazing. Alright, starting at our own 30, we got Cooks. Oh, man, this Ravens defense is great at jumping the pass. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. Backdoor reliable.
What the hell is this?
Draw, and they break through. He does not even get touched right there. What kind of blocking was that, man? Okay, 3rd and 9 here. You know what? Something I really haven't tried with CeeDee yet. Some deeper routes, so YOLO. Let's see how he can do. Cooks wide open across the middle. Let's go all the way down to the 50-yard line. Great throwing catch. All right, 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. 2 minutes before halftime here. As we run the play action, we got A wide open
stop.
over the top,
What
and
are
he
you doing?
picks it
What are you
off.
doing?
His
What are you
team
doing?
way underthrows that pass. He's going to take it for the pick 6, man. Can you get him? Oh, he ends up scoring. The Ravens take the lead 10-7. And that, unfortunately, is going to be CeeDee's final drive. So let's go ahead and sim it and see who ends up taking this game. It's been pretty close before half here, really. We kind of just gave them 7 points there, but let's go ahead and see who ends up taking this game. At halftime, it looks like the Cowboys are actually going to be up 14-10 going into the 3rd quarter. All right, no one's scoring. The Ravens actually end up getting a touchdown and a field goal to go up 20-14. Dallas Cowboys get a field goal 20. Wow, the Ravens scored 2 unanswered there at the end to finish off 34-17 and take the win. But let's go ahead and check out the final stats. Let's see how CeeDee and Zay Flowers ended up doing. All right, taking a look at the stats. They both played absolutely terrible. Our 2 worst performers by far so far. CeeDee had a rating of 24.5, 16 of 37 for only 151, 1 touchdown with 6 interceptions. That is ridiculous. Zay Flowers at 10.7 rating, 6 of 18 for 88 yards, 0 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, half as many as CeeDee, but also on about half as many attempts. So those 2 guys, they played absolutely terrible that game, but it was 2 very good defenses, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, so without further ado, it's time to go ahead and jump to the end of the season and see what happened. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the playoff bracket first, and wow, it looks like the Denver Broncos with 30 overall, Courtland Sutton, were actually able to take the #1 seed in the AFC. Followed by my pick, the Miami Dolphins and Tyreek Hill as the #2 seed in the AFC. On the other side, we have the San Francisco 49ers and Brandon Ayuk representing the 1 seed, followed by the Dallas Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb as the #2 seed in the NFC. Alright, and now for what I'm actually really curious about, were one of these wide receivers actually able to win MVP as quarterback? Here's the moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Let's go ahead and take a look. Did one of them win MVP? And no, somehow a defensive player, Khalil Mack, actually ends up taking MVP. Let's go and take a look and see who the best quarterback was in the AFC and NFC. The best AFC quarterback, okay, no surprise here, was actually Courtland Sutton. Now, the best NFC quarterback was actually Justin Jefferson. Wow, that's actually a pretty big surprise. I'm not sure what seed they were in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure I did see them in the playoff bracket. But still, that's pretty surprising, really. We have Ayuk all the way down here at #5, even though his team is the 1 seed. And taking a look at some of the stats here real quick, it fully makes sense as to why Courtland Sutton won best quarterback for the AFC. He led the NFL in yards, and on top of that, he had 29 touchdowns to only 30 interceptions. So he almost had more touchdowns than interceptions as a wide receiver playing quarterback. Now, Justin Jefferson, he's actually way on down the list here for yards. He does have a very good touchdown to interception ratio, at least compared to all these other guys, but he did only throw for 2,500 yards, so I'm not really 100% sure how he got the best quarterback for the NFC. I guess the touchdown to interception ratio, but still, that's really interesting. Okay, so let's go and jump forward to the Super Bowl and see which team ends up winning it all. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you have your pick down below. Is your team going to end up winning it all? Moment of truth right here. Let's find out. It looks like it is going to be the San Francisco 49ers versus the Denver Broncos. The 2-1 seeds actually meet in the Super Bowl. Alright, so it's time to find out which team's wide receiver is the best quarterback in the NFL. Who is going to win the Super Bowl? Will it be Courtland Sutton and the 14-3 Broncos? Or will it be Brandon Ayuk and the 12-5 49ers? It's time to find out. And now I will be super simming this whole game just to keep it fair between both sides. But let's go and get right into it. Let's see who's going to win the Super Bowl. And now, is one of your teams still alive right here? Did you pick the 49ers or the Broncos to win the Super Bowl? Okay, so the Broncos go up early, 3-0. Going into halftime, it looks okay. The Broncos scored a touchdown right before half to go up 10-0 in half. 49ers get a field goal going to half, 10-3. Into the third quarter, it's tied 10-10. This is a great game. 2 minutes left. Broncos score with 1 minute left to go up 17-10. And the Denver Broncos end up winning the Super Bowl. 30 overall. Cortland Sutton actually ends up making a huge difference and leading the Denver Broncos to a Super Bowl. That is shocking. I really did not think a 30 overall would make that big of a difference, but obviously it did. So congrats to the Denver Broncos, and if you picked them down below, then you're just some kind of psychic or something, because in no realm did I think that the Broncos were actually going to win this.
Away! Away!
Alright, looking at the post-game stats here, Ayuk did everything he could to hang with Sutton. He actually did end up throwing for more yards than Sutton, but unfortunately, in the end, 6 interceptions is just way too much to overcome. Sutton, he had a pretty good game, 79.3 QB rating, 21 of 30 for 256 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, and most importantly, led the Denver Broncos to a Super Bowl. Alright, so that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave it a like and go down there and hit that subscribe button so you can find your way back for more Madden content all year long. Thanks for watching.